On this video, we talk about Morata rejecting a move to AC Milan, Berardi's possible move to AS Roma, and Juventus' interest in Douglas Costa. What's up, everybody? I'm Marco Messina.
And I'm Michael Cantaris.
And welcome to Italian Football TV, where we're going to get into all of the latest Serie A transfer news, starting out with the small, tiny Spalletti update. I feel like we've been doing Spalletti all week. Yeah. There's been some stalls with the deal, but it seems like within today or tomorrow, he's going to be officially announced as Inter's coach. They found their deal, a 2-year deal with an option for a third, and they agreed a contract, so it seems like it's happening within the next 2 days.
Yes, we found out since a mutual agreement to leave Roma, this was going to happen. He's getting more money, and there's a project at Inter that he wants to take.
So yeah, a little quick update. The next news comes with Luis Muriel, who it seems like he could possibly leaving Sampdoria this summer. There's interest from Lazio and Fiorentina. Fiorentina are expected to be selling Kalinic, and they want to replace him with a guy like Muriel, but they're saying that also Lazio are keen on the interest. And for Fiorentina, by the way, Ilicic is a possible swap that they want to include. Some money, Ilicic, for Luis Muriel, who could be trying to take a little bit step up to go to a higher team and maybe even play in Europe.
Yeah, for sure. If he goes with the Lazio, he's going to get Europa League. Plus, hopefully he doesn't get injured, because that didn't help him at all this season. Yeah, it's just going to be a little bit tough. I'm not sure if he's, that step up where Lazio already have Keita Balde, Ciro Immobile, and Felipe Anderson. Maybe this is a hint that Keita Balde is leaving. Next news comes with AS Roma. I feel like we haven't talked enough about them. Di Francesco is expected to arrive, and he's expected to get some new signings with Salah looking to leave Roma very soon. He should be making an agreement with Liverpool. Anyway, there's a list of players that Di Francesco wants to bring at Roma. The first on top of that list is Domenico Berardi, who he works with at Sassuolo. The next name, Papu Gomez, Shaqiri, and Correa, just to name a few. What do you think about those guys? Do you think that they could be worthy of AS Roma? Wow, Berardi wouldn't be a bad one, because what was it, last year, the year before, he was linked to the top clubs.
Inter and Juve.
Inter and Juve, that's right. So maybe it wouldn't be the worst to bring him. He did slow down from what he was. After that, he had a big injury that kept him on the sideline for a while. But him bringing...
He missed the whole season.
Exactly. And Pablo Gomez, he had a very good season, but I don't know how he'd stack up at Roma, because he's aging right now. But he had a fantastic season with Atalanta. You can't give him that.
Yeah, no, I'm not happy with AS Roma. I'm not happy with what they're doing. They're in the Champions League. I feel like they should be going for top players, more so like what Milan are doing for Morata, Belotti. I know that the infrastructure doesn't allow for that, but still, you're in the Champions League, and I personally think that you need to be doing more, but maybe Berardi could be an interesting play there. We'll have to see how this one pans out. Morata rejected a move to Milan after winning the Champions League. They asked him, are you moving to AC Milan? He said he has no knowledge of the deal, and they asked him, are you going back to Italy? And he said he likes Italy, but he's definitely not going there. And Fassone, Milan's director, came out and said, there's no denying that we like Morata, but to be honest, we never met with Real Madrid besides wishing them luck in the final. And then he concluded with, let's wait until next week. And then today, just minutes ago, Morata's father confirmed that the only interest for Morata has been from Manchester United, and rejects that Milan or Chelsea have made any moves for him.
Wow, so it's a lot of contradictory reports from a few days ago, actually. Yeah. A lot of the newspapers were saying that he wanted to go to Milan.
I think he was lying in his interview. I think that he knows that there's interest. I think that he wants to move from Real Madrid. He says it's his boyhood club. He said that he doesn't want to leave Real Madrid. It's his city. And he also did say that Juventus is his second home. And I've been saying that I don't think Morata will move to AC Milan, just because he rejected a move to Napoli because of the connection with Juventus. Very rare in today's day and age, must say, in modern football. And the backup is either Belotti or Aubameyang, who still hasn't made a move to PSG officially. And the last news comes with Juventus' interest in Douglas Costa. Sky Sports, Sky Italia made a list of the Mercato plans for Juventus. They're saying Szczesny, Tolisso, Fabinho, Douglas Costa, Keita Balde, and Patrick Schick. And for me, as a Juve fan, I really don't think that any of these players add enough to Juventus to make a real difference in the lineup. Douglas Costa, I haven't seen enough of him, to be honest. But the only guy there that I would like is Patrick Schick, honestly.
Patrick Schick for the future, though.
That's it. Yeah.
Douglas Costa, yeah, we don't know too much about him, but he hasn't been playing that much at Bayern Munich. We do know he's a very fast winger, but other than that,
scares me that these are the plans. Honestly, I feel like Juventus should be going. The number one problem is the midfield. We saw that it's the midfield. We've known it's the midfield before just the final. You know, you gotta go for a Marco Verratti. Honestly, you gotta say straight out, you're Juventus, you're in the Champions League final, you could try to attract Marco Verratti or a midfielder of that caliber. The midfield needs to be of utmost importance, and Tolisso is not the answer to me. Tolisso is not the guy that's gonna take Juventus from being in a Champions League final to winning a Champions League. And I know it's not just there, but I just think that that should be the kind of players, or Di Maria or an Alexis Sanchez. Maybe Douglas Costa is good, maybe, but I don't know. To me, we're focusing on Szczesny, Fabinho, Tolisso, Keita Balde. Keita Balde for me is not a player for Juventus. For me.
At least they're looking at the youngsters for the future. But yeah, I get what you're saying. You want a ready player that would fit in the midfield right now, or a player that would fit Juve standards.
I don't want to like sound ignorant, but you need to think about now and the future at the same time. Where you're Juventus, you know? You can't just think about the future, because now is also the issue, and now is the reason they brought Gonzalo Higuain in to try to win that Champions League. And I just think that the midfield is an issue that needs to be sorted out, and I'm not seeing that so far. The Mercato hasn't opened, so maybe it's a little bit of an overreaction. Just the initial thoughts from today. Anyway, that is all the news for today. Let us know down below your thoughts on everything we had to say. As always, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new and like our video. We'll talk to you soon. Ciao ragazzi.